Solar energy. Yeah.
Earth is an energetic planet. The reason Earth is able to support life is that all of its systems are constantly being fueled by energy.
Energy comes from two different sources. A small percentage of Earth's energy comes from geothermal energy. This is energy from deep in the planet's core.
But the majority of the Earth's energy comes from none other than the sun. Energy from the sun is called solar energy.
Did you know that more energy from the sun reaches the Earth in 1 hour than the entire world uses in a year? That's a lot of energy.
We are part of a solar system, after all. All of the planets in the solar system receive energy from the sun. That's sort of the point.
Luckily, Earth is at just the right distance from the sun for life to be supported. That's why Earth is sometimes referred to as the Goldilocks planet. It's not too close and not too far from the sun. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right.
Energy from the sun powers up Earth systems. For example, energy from the sun drives the water cycle. It also sparks the food chain by providing energy for plants to grow. The sun also drives weather-producing currents in the atmosphere and oceans. That's just to name a few.
But how exactly does this work? How does energy from the sun power up Earth systems?
Excellent question. But before we answer it, let's first talk a bit in general about how energy on Earth works.
Energy on Earth.
The most important thing to remember about energy on planet Earth is that energy moves through the planet. What do we mean by this?
We mean that energy enters the planet and then leaves it again. It's always passing through. If energy from the sun kept entering the planet but never left it, Earth would burn up like a giant jack-o'-lantern.
Let's compare the way energy on Earth works to the way matter on Earth works. Neither can ever be created or destroyed, but can only change forms.
The difference is that matter never leaves the planet. It cycles through Earth over and over again. Matter operates on a closed system. Energy, on the other hand, is part of an open system. It enters the planet and then leaves again. It is never destroyed, but it doesn't stay contained within the Earth system. Let's see how this works with solar energy.
Earth absorbs energy from the sun in the form of light and then releases it back into outer space as heat.
The amount of energy released from the planet is equal to the amount absorbed. This way, the amount of energy on the planet always remains balanced. Remember, Earth absorbs energy from the sun in the form of light and then releases it back into outer space as heat.
Now that we see how energy rolls, let's see how it all plays out with solar energy on Earth.
Solar energy on Earth.
Earth receives energy from the sun by way of radiation. Solar radiation is energy that is beamed to the Earth in the form of electromagnetic waves.
Would you like to tell me what's bothering you, Omar? You're not helping your Earth science grade by keeping it inside, you know.
I just feel so scared. Anything that has a name like electromagnetic waves has got to be impossible to understand. Anytime someone says those words, I just want to hide.
Hey buddy, don't be freaked out by electromagnetic waves. They're just waves, you know? They go like this. Waves are just ways of transferring energy.
Many types of energy travel as electromagnetic waves. You can think of them like force fields that are both electrical and magnetic.
Did we mention that electromagnetic waves are boo-boo? That's right. Electromagnetic waves are so cool, we had to make up a new word just to describe them. For example, did you know they travel at the speed of light? That's boo-boo!
Boo-boo!
And you know what else? Electromagnetic waves don't lose any energy as they travel. That's boo-boo. Boo-boo!
One more thing. Electromagnetic waves come on a spectrum called the electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum is ultra boo-boo. You know, super special. Check it out.
Boo-boo!
The electromagnetic spectrum is made of waves of all different wavelengths, ranging from mild radio waves, which have long wavelengths, to powerful gamma rays, which have short wavelengths.
Solar energy comes in the form of medium-sized waves. This includes the visible spectrum, which is the part of the spectrum we experience as visible light. You know, the colors of the rainbow. Solar energy is also emitted as infrared and ultraviolet light.
Remember, energy on Earth is constantly changing forms. When solar energy arrives on Earth, it arrives as light. During its time on Earth, it may change forms several times, and when it leaves as heat,